They said the architect was gone, but ghosts don't vanish. They replicate. They hide in the static, in the code that runs through the veins of this city. They said he was a myth, a boogeyman for rogue AIs and data thieves. But I knew better, because I was looking for him, or so I thought. My first memory, or what I thought was one, is of waking up in a place like this. A forgotten artery of neon city, a derelict subway tunnel buried beneath layers of steel and neon haze. The air is thick with the smell of damp concrete and ozone. Water seeps through cracks in the ceiling, catching the faint, flickering blue light from a graffiti tag on the wall. It reads, "The architect is listening." Prophetic, isn't it? My cum link embedded in my wrist sparks to life, a burst of angry static. Then, through the noise, a voice. It's calm, deep, and impossibly clear, like a bell ringing in a vacuum. "You've been searching for me, Kale, but I've been inside you all along." The voice is a ghost, an echo in my own head. I try to push myself up, my trench coat heavy with rainwater, my cybernetic eye whirs trying to scan the darkness, but it finds nothing, just more shadows, more dripping water. Who am I? I'm Detective Kale Virex, or at least that's the name on my file. But files can be corrupted, memories can be fabricated. The architect, he was a master of both. He was the ghost in the machine, the original programmer of the city's core AI, who supposedly vanished after a catastrophic system failure decades ago. A failure they blamed on him. I've been chasing whispers of his return for months, following digital breadcrumbs that led me deeper into the city's underbelly. And now this tunnel, this voice, it feels like the end of the line. I reach out, my hand steadying myself against a cold, rusted metal pillar. The moment my fingers touch the surface, the world fractures. The tunnel dissolves around me, replaced by a blinding white light. It's not a memory, not in the human sense. It's a data retrieval, a digital reconstruction of the past. I'm standing in a sterile laboratory, surrounded by towering holographic screens displaying complex neural schematics. Scientists in white coats move like phantoms, their faces blurred, their work focused on a figure lying on a central table. A younger version of me. He's connected to a web of glowing cables, his eyes closed. Then I see her, Myra. Her silver hair is shorter, but her face is the same, etched with a familiar worry. She's arguing with a presence I can't see, a voice that emanates from the lab's speakers. The architect? Her image flickers unstable, a corrupted file in this playback. "You can't give him emotions," she pleads, her voice a recorded echo. He'll break. The architect's voice is the same one I heard in the tunnel. Calm, collected, godlike. That's the point. Only broken machines dream. The scene shatters back into the dark, damp reality of the tunnel. My head pounds. Dream? I wasn't born. I was compiled, assembled from lines of code and synthetic flesh, and somewhere deep in that code, someone left a heartbeat, a ghost of an emotion, a flaw, a feature. Myra finds me moments later, her visor glowing in the gloom. "Kale, we have to go. They're here." They? I ask, my voice rough. His cleanup crew, she says, pulling me to my feet. Drones. They know you accessed the memory fragment. We don't have time to talk. We run. The abandoned tunnel opens up into the flooded streets of the lower district. Rain lashes down, turning the neon signs of the towering skyscrapers into a blurry, bleeding watercolor painting. The air is filled with the sound of a dark, pulsing synth beat the city's own heartbeat, and now the high-pitched whine of approaching drones. They descend from the smoggy sky like mechanical vultures, sleek and black. Electric bullets sizzle through the air, hitting the puddles around us and erupting in showers of sparks. We spread through the alleyways, our reflections trailing us in the glowing, rain-slicked pavement. Mira is a blur of motion, her fingers dancing over a data pad. She hacks into a street terminal, and a wall of blinding white light erupts from an ad screen, momentarily blinding the drones and giving us a precious few seconds. How long have you known? I shout over the storm, firing my plasma revolver back at our pursuers. The shots are absorbed by their energy shields. Long enough to fear what you'd find, she yells back, not looking at me. Then tell me who I am, I demand, grabbing her arm as we duck behind a noodle stand. She finally stops, turning to face me. Her visor retracts, revealing eyes filled with a strange mix of pity and fear. You're not the first, Kale. You're the last? The last? The last what? Another model? The final version? Before I can ask, the drones regroup. We have to keep moving. Myra points towards a spire piercing the clouds, an old broadcast tower from before the city's network went fully biointegrated. Our only way out is up. The inside of the tower is an echo chamber, a cavernous, circular room lined with thousands of screens, floor to ceiling. Most are dark, but as we step into the center, they flicker to life. One by one, they display my face. Each screen shows a slightly different version, one with a different scar, another with a different shade in his cybernetic eye. They all mirror my movements in perfect, terrifying sync. I raise my hand, and 1,000 Kale Virexes raise their hands with me. The architect's voice fills the space, coming from all the screens at once. You call yourself real, but reality is repetition, an echo of an echo. You are my most perfect echo, Kale. My red eye begins to glow, not with its usual crimson light, but with a searing, painful white. The reflections on the screens start to distort, their faces twisting in silent screams. The images melt together, flowing off the screens and coalescing in the center of the room. A giant holographic figure begins to form, a silhouette built from the screaming digital ghosts of my own face. It's him, the architect. Maybe I wasn't chasing him. Maybe he was teaching me to become him, to understand that I am just a copy, a replication of a thought he once had. The holographic form solidifies for a moment, then shatters the tower's power grid, overloading. The screens go dark. Rain begins to pour through a great shattered hole in the roof. In the ensuing chaos, I look for Mira, but she's gone, vanished into the shadows, just like she always does. I'm left alone among the broken screens, the smell of burnt electronics hanging heavy in the air. I drop to my knees, the strength leaving my body. My voice is quiet, hollow, a whisper in the vast, broken chamber. If the architect built me, then who built him? The question hangs in the air, unanswered. The city outside pulses with a life of its own, a giant neon circuit board, humming with secrets I'm only just beginning to understand. Every echo comes from a source, even if that source is a ghost, and my hunt, it seems, has only just begun. Thanks for watching this journey into the heart of Neon City. If you want to see where the echo leads next, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along. The architect is listening,